Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are about to begin the fall semester. So to my STAR students, just to let you know, so first off, I'm Professor George. It's nice to virtually meet you for the moment. You'll be meeting me in person this semester, hopefully for part of the time. This class is being taught as a hybrid style course. As I've outlined a little bit in the email that I sent out, but it's also within the syllabus, but worth talking about a little bit. This is a hybrid style course, which means that part of the learning style will be asynchronous, which means it's somewhat done a little bit flexibly at your own pace. And then the other part will be synchronous, meaning that it happens at a particular time. And that synchronous element is with me on Wednesdays, always, from 3:40 to 4:55 in Roosevelt Extension, 206 specifically, unless we've been reassigned a room, but that's where we're going to be. So I've taught this class pre-pandemic for a number of years, and then obviously during the pandemic a number of times. I've recorded all of these lectures and re-recorded a number of them. So what's nice about that is that if you're sick or if you're unable to come to class for whatever reason, there is a pre-recorded lecture that you can watch to make sure that you're still keeping up with the course. So that means that there's really no excuse for you to not keep pace with everything, okay? One of the things that I made sure to do this semester was to create a very thorough schedule for the entire 16-week course, which also shows you how long the online videos are. So when we meet regularly for the semester, our classes are for 75 minutes. That's an hour and 15 minutes. So I do my very best, I really do, to keep classes around my pre-recorded stuff around 75 minutes. Sometimes I'm 10 minutes short, sometimes I'm 10 minutes over. I'm going to make sure that the class length that we have in person is obviously, it's never going to be overtime. The schedule is still quite tight at Brooklyn College. But you're going to be able to recoup some of that time that you have lost if the videos are a little bit longer on quiz days. Quizzes are listening exams. They're done in person with me, and they are probably only going to take about 20 to 30 minutes of the hour and 15 minutes. So for those of you who are griping about some of the videos being longer, please know that overall, the amount of minutes that you spend on this course will be the same as any other class that runs an hour and 15 minutes 2 times a week, okay? Just didn't want to divide it up really awkwardly between multiple classes. So every day is like a particular subject. There's some videos, especially towards the end in Unit 5, that are considerably longer. Opera and musicals, the examples that I embed in my lecture videos are just longer than some of the other pieces that we go through, especially early on in the semester. It's worth showing you this document that I labored over for quite a bit. So this is, like I said, your weekly class schedule. You notice that on Wednesdays, we're always in person, and on Mondays, we're always asynchronously, and you're doing stuff online. So on the days that you're listed for asynchronous online stuff, the amount of time is listed. So this is the exact amount of time of lecture. This is 2 minutes under. This is 10 minutes over. You'll recoup that 10 minutes on final exam or the Unit 1 exam day. 73, 2 minutes under, 10 minutes under at time. So again, like, just notice that, like, opera, this is a day that, you know, this lecture and this lecture are considerably longer. But for the most part, again, really did try my hardest to keep them at 75 minutes. So they're also broken up into 4 parts. So, you're welcome to take a break, come back to them, etc. You don't have to watch them on Monday, but what you do have to do is watch them before you come to class on Wednesday. So you can do your watching earlier than Monday. You can do it over the weekend. You can do it on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday leading up to lecture, or Monday or Tuesday. But again, just make sure that you're prepared on the weekly. The last thing I will mention as part of this video is the other assessments, which are very clearly outlined in the syllabus. If you're unable to come to class tomorrow for whatever reason, you must read the syllabus cover to cover, okay? It answers a number of important questions. It has everything regarding my policies for the semester. There's a big thing about academic integrity, and I cannot stress this enough. If you're caught cheating in my class, I will remove you from my class. This happens to probably one of my star students every single semester, and I don't want it to happen to you. If you have any questions about what academic integrity is, there's a link that's on my syllabus. You need to check it out. But everything online is put through a plagiarism pass. So you're not going to get past it. I will catch you. You'll be removed from the class. So really do your own original work. And very specifically, like, don't even try to steal from other students. The plagiarism pass goes through other submissions from other students in other classes, both the ones that are currently ongoing and other ones that I've taught in the past. So it's a thorough scan. You really have to do your own work in this class. And it's a college level course, but it's not above and beyond your capacity. So again, I encourage you and demand that you do your own work for the semester and don't plagiarize. It's a huge violation of academic integrity, and I take it very, very seriously. Okay, the other assessments in the course, they're quizzes. All of those quizzes are done in person with me, like I said, and then there are reading assignments. There are 5 of them that are spaced equally out throughout the semester. They are college level reading. Again, I'm going to double underline that one more time. They are college level. So, you are all high school students. Expect that these readings are going to take you a little bit longer to get through. And they are on the light side compared to my upper division classes that I teach. So do not wait until the day before the assignment to start it. They are 40 points each. There are 5 of them. They add up to 200 points over the semester. It's a considerable portion of your grade. They are equally weighted, more or less, to the quizzes, which are around 35 points each. Lastly, there's a final exam and a concert report. The concert report is something we will deal with at the end of the semester, but it's a final project. It's a review of a performance. Again, it incorporates the terms that you learn throughout the semester, so please don't worry yourself with it at this moment, but it is something that is due in December. And then the final exam. And I will offer you this one last bit of news, and it will be good regarding the final exam. There's a way to get final exam exemption in my class, especially because we are doing in-person style where I can monitor the testing a little bit better than I can online. So if you receive 90% or above on all 5 of my quizzes, and we are able to maintain an in-person style for this hybrid concoction that I've created, if you get 90% or above on all 5 quizzes, you do not have to take my final exam. The reason you must get above 90% in my class is because I want you to receive an A in my class if you are not taking my final exam. And if you're 1, missing work, or 2, haven't gotten an A on all the other previous quizzes, you won't be able to get the A in my class, and that's not so good. So I don't wiggle or budge on that. 90%, and there are a couple of extra credit questions that I give you on each quiz/exam. So it's worth it to study at regular intervals for this class so you can try to avoid taking my final exam. Otherwise, it's a 2-hour listening exam. It does take almost the full 2 hours, and it's worth about 100 points. So That kind of concludes the basic outline of the class. If you aren't able to attend in person tomorrow, what I would suggest is getting, first off, familiar with everything in Blackboard. Make sure to peruse Blackboard, see how everything is laid out, where the assignments and assessments are, where the reading is, where my syllabus is, and read it cover to cover. But then also get a head start watching the lectures that I assigned for Monday of next week. On Sundays regularly, Sunday nights or Sunday morning, sometime on Sunday, I will post the schedule for the week in Blackboard in the announcement section. It will be very simple. It'll tell you what lecture you need to watch before Wednesday and what we're planning on doing on Wednesday, and if anything is due. In a normal semester, we would just meet Monday, Wednesday. It's kind of nice and spaced out, hour and 15 minutes each class. I'm going to mimic that same kind of pacing as much as possible, knowing full well that you're also all taking high school classes. So very good. I think that's it for me for now. Best of luck with the upcoming fall semester, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.